watching another episode of my 32 Social program, and today I'm going to teach you how to post to all three networks at once, more or less the same message across all three. So I'm going to cover Twitter, Facebook, and Google Plus because that's what we've covered so far. So let's get started. So this is really your homework, and for the next few days, actually the moment you start with Twitter, Facebook, and Google Plus, when I tell you to post something, that day moving forward, I want you to post something every day. So this is the first time I explain all three of them together, and the message I'm going to share with my audience is about my class. So I'm going to tell people about my class, when it is, where it is, and a little more information, and each message will be crafted a little bit different for Google Plus, for Facebook, and for Twitter. So let's start with Twitter. That is the easiest one. Go to twitter.com, log in with your username. It should look something like this. Top right corner, click on Compose New Tweet, and type away, type your message. In this case, I'm typing about my class. So I'm going to say, did you know I'm offering a Twitter Basics class tomorrow at SMMOC. More information at the meetup site, and I put the URL. And to do that, I just go to meetup.com where I have a URL, the URL for the event that I'm hosting, and I can go look for that. For example, right here, Introduction to Twitter. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste it right here. Before I paste it, I'm going to include my hashtag of 32 social, and then the URL. Notice that Twitter tells me link will appear shortened, and there's 2 characters left after the tweet. So this is enough for me to say what's going on. I'm using 2 hashtags, one for SMMOC so the group hears it, and one for 32 social so the people taking the class can see this as an example, or anybody following the course can follow along. And I'm going to say tweet. So that went out, and this is what it looks like. Did you know I'm offering a Twitter Basics class tomorrow at SMMOC? More information at the meetup site. And then here's the link. Let's move on to Facebook. So this will be a little more personal because I'm talking to my friends, and I'm going to make it a little more direct to them. So I crafted my message, and I am posting that. To make a space on Facebook, if you want to put a long paragraph like that, press Shift and Enter. Otherwise, you might post it accidentally before you were ready to actually post that. So this is what I'm saying. Hi everyone. I know you know that I've talked about Twitter a lot lately. If you're interested in taking a class, I'm offering a class tomorrow. It's in Costa Mesa, and it covers all the basics about Twitter. The meetup is right here if you want to attend. Simply look at the notes and details, then RSVP at the meetup event. Classes from 5:45 to 7:45, and I included the link. So that's on Facebook, and I'm going to post that. I made it public, so everybody that looks at my Facebook page can actually see that, and people can comment. Now, remember, we're covering Facebook and Twitter and Google Plus today, because I want you to post stuff to all 3 networks. That's your homework. If you have no clue what you want to post about yet, take a look at some of the previous episodes, especially episode number 6. There's instructions on how to post, some ideas to give you content. And also, I put this question to my friends on Twitter, and they responded with their own answer, so you can get an idea of what you could say. Start with Twitter, then go into Facebook. Now we're doing Google Plus. Google Plus is a lot like Facebook in the way that the content that I put in here can be a little bit longer than Twitter, and it should be informative and unique. So in this case, I'm talking to people that are usually very technical. Most of my friends on Google Plus are a little bit technical, so the introductory class may not be suitable for them. So I'm going to tell them about it, but invite them to pass it along to other people. So here I am on Google Plus, and I'm adding the same message I posted on Twitter and Facebook, but this is a little bit different because I have more space and my audience is different. So it's important to know what type of people are following you on Twitter versus the ones on Facebook and then the ones on Google, so you can address them properly. I'm essentially giving everybody the same message, that I have a new class where they can go to sign up and a little more information about it. But it's different for Google Plus and different for Facebook and different for Twitter. So I'm going to now post that. But before I do that, I'm going to take advantage of the Google Plus circles. Circles are covered in another episode. But I have them right here, and I want to tell people in Orange County. So these are the people that I have in Orange County that might want to know about it. And if I just mouse over the button, then I get this checkbox where I can click. Now when I post this, Google Plus is going to notify those people. I also have my friends from SMMOC, so I'm going to check that as well. And then I'm just going to click on share. So that's going to post it and notify those people about that so they can pass on the word and see if anyone else wants to attend. So your homework again is to post to Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Remember that in some of these networks, you're still not following anybody. And I want you to do that because I want you to post content to your accounts before you start trying to find friends to follow you or business contacts. There needs to be something of substance there on your account before you can ask people to follow you. And that's what we're working on. Remember to look at episode number 6 to get ideas on what to tweet. You can also find great news sources and share a news article with people. Very much the same way I've done here. Write what you want to say about it, and then underneath that you post a link. Twitter, Facebook, and Google Plus allow you to put a link from any website on there. So take a look at the video again if you need to, pause, rewind, and come back for the next episode. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, this is for 32 Social. I'm Not a Grouch on Twitter, and have a nice day. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe at the very top right here. Have a good one. Bye.